toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will take the first swing of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many people.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll ride the hot hand. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Now from inside the red zone. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early. Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He might want another play. Now the play fake. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got enough for the 1st down. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Harris. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll give it to the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Right back to the well. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Daniels. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They go to the ground. Sweet cut there. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Jacobs. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll leave it with him. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Great third down defense right here, playing zone coverage, understand the ball's going to come out, sitting around the sticks area, breaking on the football, and batting the ball down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Gamecocks will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Gamecocks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Daniels. A little screen to the running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Corners are going to bail. Pulls it in. It's Pittman. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Part of the backfield. It's Patterson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
He lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Godfrey. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna run it, it's Pittman. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hines is tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it off.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
South Carolina, 35. Kentucky.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Pittman. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
He's been a matchup problem all season long.
He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
49, Kentucky, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Morris. swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pulls it in. It's Etheridge. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to buy time. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Hand off from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to throw on first down. Got it set up on the outside. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Using his feet. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Well, with a huge lead, interesting decision. Are you going to try to pad it with a field goal, or do you want to stay aggressive?
And what's nice is you got this big lead, so it really doesn't matter whichever you choose, but...
Scores on the sneak. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with...
There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
The give. Fights off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Morris. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harbor. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And these are shots to your pride, man. Like, you've been getting roasted all day long, and you're down big, and the offense is still chucking the football. I think it says something about you. It's a look in the mirror.
Makes a grab down the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish.
Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Starting to feel a little pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Looking for the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The running back has it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to run. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
First and goal, South Carolina.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Right on the money. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and